Good morning! Today young Wendy is going to make some peanut butter toast for her breakfast. There are a few steps required in order to make peanut butter toast. Wendy must use her memory and planning skills in order to execute the perfect peanut butter toast. Wendy is very grumpy. She hasn't eaten her breakfast yet and needs some substance in her stomach. First, Wendy grabs the bread from the counter. She then removes the bread clip and chooses a piece of bread using her judgment and preference. Wendy puts the toast in the toaster. She makes sure the toaster is set at level 3 because she remembers this is her favorite level of toastiness. Then Wendy pushes down the lever. When the bread is toasting, Wendy is aware she has a few extra minutes, so she takes this time to grab the necessary tools. Wendy grabs the butter knife, she grabs a plate, and because she's short, she needs to use her stool. And she grabs the peanut butter from the fridge. It is very common to keep your peanut butter in the fridge so that the oils don't separate. Now young Wendy waits for her toast. She is still very hungry. Once the toast has popped, Wendy uses caution and puts the toast on her plate. Wendy opens the peanut butter jar and she uses her memory and judgment to scoop out the amount of peanut butter. If Wendy was making toast for her mom or for a friend, she would ask them how much peanut butter they like, as everybody's preference is different. She spreads the peanut butter on her toast. A certain amount of grasp is required in order to hold the knife and spread the peanut butter precisely. Now the toast is ready to be enjoyed. And Wendy is happy. For an individual who has cognitive impairments and is experiencing problems with planning and sequencing, this activity can be a little bit difficult. Making peanut butter toast can be graded so that the skills can be built in order to complete this task independently. Young Wendy's mom has laid out the steps to help Wendy with the sequencing of events. Wendy's mom would verbalize the steps as Wendy performs them. Step 1 would be grabbing the bread. Step 2, putting it in the toaster. Step 3, grabbing the bread from the toaster and putting it on the plate. And step 4, putting the peanut butter on the toast. The next step in grading could be Wendy's mom teaching her a song, including the steps to making peanut butter toast. Wendy could then learn this song and sing it to herself while she makes peanut butter toast.
First I grab the bread from the counter. First I grab the bread from the counter. Then I grab the bread and put it in the toaster. Then I put it in the toaster. And now I wait. While I wait, I can grab the peanut butter from the fridge. Then I put the peanut butter on the counter. Then I put the peanut butter on the counter. Now I need a plate from the cupboard. Now I need a plate from the cupboard. All that I need is a knife from the drawer.
Eventually, Wendy should be able to memorize the steps to making toast and be able to do it all by herself without even singing. If Wendy is unable to build her memory and sequencing skills, the activity of making peanut butter toast can be adapted to help her make it independently. A checklist can be made with each step written out in sequence. That way, Wendy can refer to the checklist as she makes her toast instead of relying on her sequencing skills. Once each step is complete, she can check it off and move on to the next one. The checklist should be placed near the toaster for easy access. Today we have gone over the steps necessary for making perfect peanut butter toast, as well as 2 levels of grading and 1 adaptation in order to help those who are having trouble with their memory and sequencing. See you soon when we talk about how to serve a volleyball.